Oi, oi, oi. This place needs a tidy up. As you're aware, the youth rooms down here at church are getting redecorated, and we're in process, mid whatever. I don't know how to say mid-build, mid-refurb, mid-something. Let's have a look, shall we? So this is the little store / office room that I've been using. That I fixed the tellies in and that sort of thing. As you can see, not quite finished yet. Let's have a look here. This is the main room. Which now, look, this beautiful floor. The floor has been done, re-screeded. The holes in the walls have been re-plastered or filled, as you can see round here. That was just a hole in the wall. That's now sorted. So we're getting there. We're getting there. On Saturday, I took a group of 10 up to London to an event called REBOOT, run by the Zacharias Trust, or RZIM. REBOOT is a youth apologetics day. It's not about apologising for anything, it's about having a defence or a response or an answer to common questions that you may get about your faith. So many of us may be familiar with the idea that when someone doesn't agree with you, they ask you a question. Why do you think that? Because I don't think that. And then you answer the question. And sometimes those answers are really simple. Like, why do you prefer Nando's to pizza? Or why do you prefer Chinese to curry? Or whatever. Sometimes when someone asks you a question, the answer is relatively simple. Sometimes it might not be very simple. I like to think of it like this. I can drive a car. For those of you that have been following my vlog for a while, you know that I've had a Fiat Punto. It's not the best car in the world, and now it's probably not even a car in the world, because I took it to the breakers yard 2 weeks ago. I didn't vlog it just because it was too emotional. The Punto was my little means of transportation. I've now got a little Corsa, by the way. Stand down, people, it's okay. The Punto was my means of transportation. I used to push my foot down on the accelerator and it would go. Now I knew that happened when I pushed my foot down, but I don't honestly know, short of putting petrol and oil and windscreen wiper fluid in it. I'm not really sure how the jolly thing works. I know that it does work, and I know that I need to, push my foot down on the clutch when I'm changing gear and all those sorts of things. But just because I can drive it and just because I can use it doesn't mean I know absolutely all the intricate details of the vehicle. Sometimes it can be like that with our faith, that we may know that it works and we may have a very profound usage of it, and we may have kind of a regular and intimate knowledge of elements of it, but not all of it. And sometimes those slightly more unusual questions that we might get can trip us up and make us feel unconfident. It's not that we don't know what we're talking about, it's just that we don't know that specific question. It doesn't alter the fact of whether the car drives or not, whether I can tell you where or what the carburettor is. Just because I can't answer that question doesn't mean I can't drive a car. Apologetics can sometimes be a little bit like that. It can help you understand better how your car works. Like spending some time with a mechanic, someone who's got a lot more knowledge than you can help give you the little gaps in your knowledge that you just need filling in. Sometimes that's exactly what we need. We don't need to be told everything, but we just need a little bit just to help give us the confidence to keep using the car. Or in this instance, keep the faith. So REBOOT is held in the Emmanuel Centre in London, central London, Westminster. And the venue looks like this. And some of the speakers on the day were really, really exciting to be able to hear, because a lot of these guys, I watch their videos online and I like to know how they think, how they look at problems in the world, like suffering. How can a God of love allow suffering in the world? Questions about like the integrity of the Bible. Is it trustworthy? Should we believe what's in it? been translated to us, because obviously I don't speak Hebrew and Greek, so should I believe what the translators have given me, and all those sorts of things. It's lovely to hear from experts who can speak with real understanding on these topics. Some of the people that were a real highlight for me personally to see, one person in particular, a guy called Michael Ramsden. I've been watching Michael for years on YouTube, probably seriously for about 6 years, and I love his work. I love the way his brain works. I love hearing him explain things. He's got a brilliant manner and a brilliant way of unpacking and explaining quite complicated and complex truths sometimes in a very, very simple way. Amy Ewing was there. She's always brilliant to listen to, because she is just like, she literally wrote the book on why trust the Bible. She's got a fantastic wealth of resources available to her about the historicity of and the trustworthiness of the Bible. She's brilliant to check out. If you get an opportunity to watch any of her videos, I highly recommend it. Folks like Sam Albury, Tom Price, Laura Buchanan, Gareth Black, David Bennett, Tanya Walker, to name but a few, were there as well. And it's brilliant to be able to see so many good people in such a small space, in terms of space of time. We were only there for one day, but to get to see so many good people speaking with such insight on really tricky subjects, it's really, really encouraging. I think it's always good, whatever your stage in life and whatever your belief system or lack of belief system or lack of acknowledged belief system is to challenge what it is that you believe or think about the world. All of us, no matter what our beliefs or lack of beliefs, if we don't have a formal belief, all of us have a way of looking at the world. It's like we all wear a pair of glasses and we all see the world through this lens of our ideas. That lens is often called our worldview. No matter what your worldview, it's always worth challenging it. If it's real, it'll stand up to it. You can push against it if it's real, and it'll stand strong. If it's not real, it'll fall over, and it wasn't worth having in the first place. So why take a bunch of teenagers to London to talk about Christian apologetics? Well, to find out if it's real. If it's not real, I'm not interested in believing it anyway. And if it is real, isn't it good to push against it and see that it stands up to the test? What do you believe? What do you think about life? How hard do you push it? Do you push against it to test that it's real? Or I'd say push it. I'd say interrogate it. If you think it's real, give it a push, because if it is real, it'll stand up and it's all good. It gives you the confidence to believe it in the full knowledge that it ain't going to fall down, ain't going to let you down when you need it. If you have been, thanks for watching. I make these videos every Thursday on YouTube and every Saturday on Facebook. If you want to leave me a question or a comment, go ahead, leave me a question or a comment. Otherwise, I'll see you when this room's tidy and not got this lot in it. Hopefully. Who knows? This job seems to be going on forever, doesn't it? It was supposed to be finished 2 weeks ago. It ain't finished yet, peeps. See you next week. All the best. Bye.